The rules are as follows. No flash photography, no flashing, no Ted Cruz. Yes, booze, but control yourself and don't be rude or boo unless we say the name Ted Cruz. Now, please, welcome to the stage, 0-time Emmy winning, but 1-time raffle prize winning, Meghan Rose!
You guys want snacks? You guys want snacks? All right. Take it and pass, take it and pass. If you have any allergies to anything, please do not take them. I don't have a lawyer. I will not get sued for these bad HEB snacks. Thank you. Welcome to the June episode of That Time of the Month. Yeah. Thank you, Natalie. Our show is hosted by a woman and featuring a lineup of women, which means 4 out of every 4 of us are very uncomfortable with the office's freezing temperatures. But 1 out of 1 of us is totally going to say something about it eventually, but I figured I'd mention it here first and like someone else can bring it up. But you know, it's cool. I like wearing 5 sweaters in the summer. It's fine. A lot has happened in the last month. I turned 30. Yes, thank you. Didn't think I'd make it that far. So I am now at an appropriate age to play Dakota Fanning's grandmother in what I assume will be the new Venmo TV series, She's Hot for a Grandma. We also recently partnered with the new Mindy Kaling and Emma Thompson movie, Late Night, which was a really awesome opportunity. We hosted a special episode on Thursday. I got to see a screening. In the film, Emma Thompson plays a revered late night host, and Mindy Kaling is an up-and-coming late night writer, and it's as delightful as you would imagine. But as the end credits rolled, I was soon reminded that the only universe where a well-respected 40-plus-year-old woman can host her own late night show in a coveted time spot for 28 years is in a made-up movie. But it's progress, right, guys? Because now there's a movie about it. It has to, happen eventually. I mean, that's what happened with Handmaid's Tale. Speaking of, in the past month, we also saw a rise in state legislation that is attempting to eliminate access to abortions. From Alabama's new law where they would imprison doctors who perform abortions, to Georgia, Ohio, Kentucky, Mississippi, and many others trying to implement a 6-week abortion ban, which is before most women even know that they're pregnant. And in the majority of those cases, there's no exceptions for rape or incest. Wow, what a bonus gift. Thank you. You really shouldn't have. So I'm going to take off my hypothetical comedy baseball cap for a moment and put on my let's get serious y'all fedora for my response to this. It's clear what they're trying to do here is overturn Roe v. Wade. That's the ultimate goal of the pro-life movement, and to create some horrifically and graphically inaccurate posters. Just hire a graphic designer. I don't understand where their money's going towards. It's the blood. But I hate to break it to the so-called pro-life movement, or what I like to call pro-jizz-splooge movement. Zygotes aren't people. But I hate to break it to them, but a woman's right to make choices about her body has literally nothing to do with if you personally like or would have an abortion. It's as simple as that. You can clap to that. If you don't like it, don't have one. My mom says that about her cooking, and it's worked for me so far. So, comedy baseball cap back on. These new bills have also reignited the debate over when does life truly begin, and I'm here to settle that once and for all. So we all know that women mature faster than men, right? Well, if women had full legislative power, we would be able to abort men up until the age when they finally upgrade from a futon to a real bed. So, sorry, for some of you that means life begins at 35 years old. So don't be complaining about the 36 weeks, it could be worse, man. But essentially what's happening in our country right now is that men in Congress, local and state government are trying to insert themselves into conversations that should really be between a woman and her doctor, or a woman and her God, in my case, Beyonce. It's true, she's a god. And I just think if men are clamoring to make decisions about my body in terms of its reproductive health, then they should be forced to make all of the other difficult decisions I have to make about my body on a daily basis. Yeah, that's right. I'm leaving it to Alabama House of Reps member Dickie Drake, which is a real name. That should be illegal, not abortion. I'm leaving it to Dickie Drake to determine whether I should wear white pants after Labor Day or before my period. Oh yeah, you think that's gross, Senator Mitch McConnell? Well, you have to figure out what those weird bumps on my boobs are using only the results of vaguely worded Google searches. Yeah, and you think you got off easy, Georgia Governor Brian Kemp, who stole that election from Stacey Abrams? Well, you have the hardest decision of them all, bitch. Fries or a salad on the side with my meal. And if you get fries, you're gonna feel like shit. If you get salad, you're gonna hate it. Now, I must make the disclaimer that despite what my monologue might lead you to believe, this show is not about hating men, no, not at all. In fact, there are many men in my life who I deeply admire. For example, the men in my family, a couple who are here tonight, my dad and my father. My dad and God, Beyonce. My dad and my brother, who surprised me with a visit. They're here for the first time at the show. And I also have to mention the woman in my family, my mom and sister, the real Diana Ross, who called into the show last month, who also can be included in that category if they let their facial hair go for a couple days. Gotta love those Arab genes. My boyfriend who planned the surprise, another man I admire and got these Northeastern assholes down here. My dog who is not a man, but a very good boy. Jim Halper, Michelle Obama's husband. End of list. End of list. So please note, we do not support blaming men for the world's problems. We strongly encourage it. Okay, so before we start our show, I want to thank our sponsors for the evening. Feminist life coach Jen Pavich, who is here tonight. She left some materials on your seats about her services, and she will be giving away a free coaching session later on in the show. And Radical Girl Gang, which is a clothing and accessory line founded by Bree Cruikshank, and her partner Chet Morgan is here tonight representing. And you have coupons on your seat, and if you don't have a coupon on your seat, you can use the code TTOTM, that time of the month, to get 20% off your purchase after the show, and one of you will get to win a shirt from her line like the one I'm wearing. So are you guys ready to get the show started? Okay.